the international community has agreed on a global climate change concept, which would be between the periods of 2020 and 2030. But there is a general consensus that the African voice on climate change is not profound on the issue, though the continent is vulnerable to climate change issues.
Population Conference on Africa underway in Accra brings together researchers from some African countries to deliberate on climate change issues confronting the African continent. According to a UNICEF report, by 2020, between 75 million and 250 million people in Africa are projected to be exposed to increased water stress. Agricultural production in many countries, including access to food, is projected to be severely compromised due to climate variability and change. The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Ernest Aite, was worried Africa lacks a collective voice on climate change issues.
In many of these global discussions, African voices are often not heard. And the main reason given is that we haven't prepared to deliver a voice. We haven't prepared to make the world know of us. So through events like this, that African voice becomes relevant.
Policy Officer, Directorate of Citizens and Diaspora Organizations of the African Union Commission, Nana Twitri Osai, said researchers should make good use of the Climate Change Resource Center at the University of Ghana. Ambassador of the Royal Kingdom of Morocco in Ghana, Madame Nedha Hamdi, said Africa deserves attention on the issues as the continent is vulnerable to climate change issues. Some participants who spoke to TV3 were hopeful the outcome of the conference will yield a positive result.
I wish to have learned as an agriculturist some useful tools that can be helpful to both farmers and the entire people in my place.
This conference is actually an eye-opener for me in terms of the integration of climate change policy, other natural resource policies, as well as climate change adaptation practices.